All right, guys. Went to Walmart today. They had some retail on the shelf. The Walmart near me was empty, but the Walmart a little further out still had some retail. So the blaster boxes were 25, like they're 24.97. Megas were 49.97, and these guys, these thicker packs were like 6.97 or something like that. When I did the math, these two were about 2 cents less per card than a blaster. So if you're doing the math when it comes to your getting value, I would strongly consider doing the math. Like this has in it 17 packs, 136 cards. This has 20 cards per pack. So the better deal was actually either one of these, not the blaster. So usually I get blasters, but I thought, well, hey, if I'm going to spend the money on two blasters, I might as well get the Mega. And I went ahead and picked these up because they had players on the front that I was kind of curious to see who they were. I only posted one video on the hobby boxes you see behind here because the first one was so flat. I didn't want to like torture you guys with that. So, but I'm going to get right into these. I'm not going to waste a lot of time. I will say that be careful with the Beckett checklist that's out. It's got flaws in it. For example, card 204 is Jack Flatterly for the Detroit Tigers, and they're listing that as a rookie. There also, in my last video, I said that there was no SPs. According to the Beckett checklist, which is the only thing out there right now, and it looks like the SPs are scattered throughout the entire set. So with that said, just be cautious with your base cards right now because Topps took their checklist down. Trading Card Database put a checklist up, but it appears to mirror the Beckett one because they also are showing Jack Flatterly as a rookie. Yeah, you guys do the math on that. So I'll try to explain some of the things that I talked about in the prior video, but we're going to run through these and see. Did get a nice image variation. Hey, there's Ohtani. I did not get Ohtani the last time around. I did get a really good image of the Royals rookie, Caglione, I believe is his name. Got Volpe on a chrome. Sorry, still got my cough. Josh Jung, Jack Leiter. I wonder if there's any relationship to the ones from back in the day. What was that, 89? Was it 88? 80? I think it was 88 Topps where they had the wrong player on there. There's Trejo, take him. So I am gonna flip through the back of these while I'm on camera because we're looking for stuff that's right here. And if you see something there, that means that it's a variation. I'm not gonna go through SPs in this video. I'm not gonna tell people that the SPs are certain numbers because I still am questioning whether or not what Beckett put out as far as a checklist is actual. So once I start going through and building my set out, I'll pretty much be able to tell if there's SPs. From the two hobby boxes behind here, these guys here, I didn't even get half the set. So yeah, you're gonna have to buy some stuff. So Carter Jensen was the reason why I picked this one up because I saw the Royals, I saw the rookie, and I saw it was Jensen, so I knew it wasn't the other big Royals rookie. It looks like we got a green sparkle or something coming up here. There's another Ohtani. We'll take that. Aaron Judge, Trey Turner. I didn't think I got that. That card felt weird. I was like, do they have stain backs on these? But they don't. So here's one of the inserts for this set, the Enterprise. And then the next one is, oh, we got something kind of fun here. What we got here? I don't think I've seen the retail parallels. Now in the hobby boxes, these cards were gray. This is not numbered, but so it's kind of like 1991 Flair Ugly. It's like a mustard orangey yellow, so I'm not really into that. So then we've got the aqua sparkles in here, whereas in the hobby boxes they were blue sparkles. I'll move that one up, and then I was hoping to get Caglione rookie because I have not gotten that one. So we're going to check these as well. We'll flip through this. If you guys don't want to watch this, just skip ahead like 10 seconds here. So no variations. So you're looking for a throwback image. I've seen some other items as well. So let's get into this guy. These I actually enjoy these more than I do the hobby boxes. It just seems like you get a better chance of getting a hit card out of these. So excuse me. Now are these all bundled together? No, they're actual packs. All right, guys, here they all are. And I'm gonna check the box. There's nothing else left in there. Yes, I'm not a breaker, but I have in the past failed to pull out the, back in the day they had those throwback cards, and I shot a video, and afterwards I was like, oh, there's like a little sleeve in here. It was one of the anniversary buyback cards was in it. So, all right, so here we go. Got a red something coming up on this one. Austin Martin, that's a good one there. He was a super nice guy. If you guys watch my videos, I've told stories about him. He's good. So red border, Caden Dana, I believe. Now, last year, was it 24? They came out with white borders and different colored border cards in red. And then when Series 2 came out, or high numbers came out, they had the white borders. And then they came out with an aqua green and then some other colors. And they did not continue the white. The only one they continued was white border. And that was just kind of disappointing for those people that were working on the sets, because like, well, heck, you're not going to bring out the whole rest of the set. And I think 24 is when they also brought all the chrome cards and the high numbers, all the ones that were missing from the low numbers. They brought them all out so you could build a whole set. So it's like we're getting a red card per pack. So that might go against my set building. I am seeing cards I did not receive in my hobby box, which makes me happy. Cantello, put him up here. So, you know what? I didn't check that first pack. Let's check these right quick, because the one image variation I got did not come backwards. So here they are right here. Quickly thumb through these. I'm going to check them each time. I'm a collector, not a breaker, so the speed I go is not as fast as those that are ripping cases of cards. So we got like a silver speckle coming up this time. Acuna, Langford. Would like to get a Judge or Ohtani in this. I did get a Judge in the white chrome, in one of the hobbies. So this is the card I was talking about, Jack Flaherty. You know he's not a rookie. Look at all the years he has, but the checklist that Beckett put out for card 204 is calling this out as a rookie. So I think they got to line off, and that kind of concerns me when it comes to the checklist they put out, because I'm like, well, are the SPs accurate? Are they really SPs? And creating that demand is not good. Sorry, I was checking the wrong pile, so I'm going to check this one on camera. See if we got anything fun in here. No variations yet. I don't really collect the variations, but they're kind of fun to get, especially at this time, because people, there's a Judge right on the back. People kind of flock to this. So I'm going to move the Judge off. So I saw an all-star version of this, and then there's also a non-all-star version of this card. So it just heads up, that's one of the variations that are out there. Okay, flip this one over. It doesn't look like we're getting any parallels in this one, so I'm kind of okay with that, because, oh, no, we did get a parallel. It's the last card in this stack. Andrew Hoffman, rookie. Not familiar with him, but you know what? It's a chrome. It's a rookie. I don't build those sets anymore. I do keep all of those, and then eventually I will find somebody that is interested in them, and they'll trade me for something that I need. Oh, is that Bobby Witt? Oh, we got the Witt chrome. I'll take that one. So, you know, I don't think I checked that last pack, so we're going to check it too. So we got the Witt on the chrome too, so those are not numbered. So we'll check these real quick, and then I'm going to flip back to those last ones just real quick. I'm sorry, it probably drives you guys nuts with me doing that, but I want to make sure it's easier for me to do this now than when I'm collating all these in a set, and I'm like, ooh. So the other thing I'll mention to you, I've seen one instance, and I don't know if it's all over, where like this TJ, this is, I'm not saying that this is one of them, but this cartoon image down here has changed too. So just like in 26, they might be playing with the cartoons as well. So when we get some kind of hit card out of this, beyond the width right there. Okay, so we got cards backwards in this pack. So here we go. So Christian Walker was backwards. I'm going to leave it over to the side. And then at the end of this video, I'm going to look and see if maybe that was one of the short prints. So we got 2 All-Stars in here. Oh, I saw the Angels up there and I was like, oh, Ohtani. No, it's not. But this one is also not numbered down. This is the refractor and it says right up here in black. I don't know if you guys can see on the camera, but your variations are going to say it. The variations will be in white font right there. I'm hoping I can get one so I can show you guys in this video as well. If not, I'll grab the one I got out of the hobby box and I'll tag it in the back of this video too. So I'll try to do a follow-up at the end with some useful information. If I can find out something on the cartoons, I'll get a checklist of those together, and then we'll move forward with doing another video highlighting what those are. Nick Kurtz, I still need his 26 high number SP. Freaking crazy what that card is going for. I'm sorry, it's nothing against the player, but I think demand has pushed that card into an unreasonable price point. So not sure how much more of this product I'm going to actually buy. I will probably put a checklist together like I always do, but then I'll probably try to pick up doubles from people. There's a card show here in Wichita this weekend, so I'll be on a mission to find some of those. There's Arraez. He had a pretty good season now. He's Venezuela, isn't he? Or is he's Venezuela? Yeah, so he World Baseball Classic right there is one of your players that is the champion this year. Got the gold medal. Kind of happy for Venezuela. Miguel Cabrera is on there. He played in that like 4 or 5 times. Never got a title, and then he was coaching and he got one. So I like seeing U.S. win it, but can't have everything. So I'll take it for what it is. Richardson, we'll put that one over there. So that's a second silver speckle. I don't know if I checked that last pack, guys. I'm going to have to check it. I'm sorry. So skip ahead 10 seconds, please, while I thumb through all these right quick. Nope. Not sure why that Christian Walker is backwards. I'll see if I have another one. Maybe that's a cartoon one. I don't know. I don't know why it was backwards. It's first card in the pack, which is kind of not the usual spot you would find those. All right. Profar, Schmidt, Yelich. That Ellie is a record breaker, but it looks a little different. So here's a George Brett with obviously a mark in the card. Golly. Maybe it's in the camera. I'll check others, but this is the action images, or yeah, ready for and action cards. That's another subset to this. All right, gonna browse these real quick. Nope, nothing there. For a mega box, it's been kind of flat. So far right now, I think the Wit's probably the best card I've pulled out of here, and that's been a Chrome card. Hobby boxes, you get one numbered card in them now, but you also get a chance for an auto or relic, which you're guaranteed one of those per hobby box. So nothing special in this one. Nope, nothing there. All right, last stack here. I think I pulled some of it off already. So I spent my fair share of money on 2026 low numbers. I know it's only 400 cards this time, so I'm assuming they're going to do 400 for the second half as well. Okay, is that a 488? I'll be honest, guys. In my hobby boxes, I got no cards over. I got no 390 to 400s, and that makes me think those are the short prints. But we'll see. Nothing in that one either. I'm just skeptical with what I'm seeing out there as far as checklists. I think some people jumped the gun on that one. I've not gotten the Red Sox rookie yet either. Rado, I'll take him. Pretty House, rookie. So see how this is in white up here? Everything's going to be over here that we're looking for. Nothing. Nothing in that pack. Just that red parallel. So we got 4 of those red parallels, 2 of the silver sparkles, 1 aqua sparkle, which I don't believe is numbered. I'll double check it. No, it is not numbered. So I've got no numbered anything out of this box. So, Reagans. Another sparkle there. So that's 3 of those now. There's P. Crow Armstrong. Watched him play a little bit in the WPC. 3 left. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. We'll say for a mega box, this has been flat. There's something in this one though. I can feel the cards like bulging out. That chrome card, that's what it was. These chrome cards always have, like, see that? They always got that bow in them. Suarez. So that is another white. So there's 4 of those in there now. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to cherry pick those at card shows unless they're like players I want. So, all right, Braxton. There's Baez, Freddie Freeman, Julio, Swanson, Leiter. Oh, he was in one of the other packs. He was in the single packs. I was like, I already got him. So, guys, I don't think I checked the back of those. Dang it. If I did, I'm sorry. Okay, nope. Last pack. Let's see if we get anything in this. I was hoping for a variation or even a relic, for crying out loud. There might be something in here. See it sticking out? See how it's sticking out right there? It's another one of those chrome sparkles. So you get 4 of the white chrome, 4 of the red borders, and we got Sonny Gray. I saw the Red Sox was getting kind of excited there for a second. And Steven Kwan, one of the most threatening hitters to the Detroit Tigers right there. That guy is dangerous. All right, guys, that's what I got. I'm going to go look at this Christian Walker card right quick that's right here, because it did come in backwards. I don't know if it's this or if it's a short print. I'm not sure really why, but because it was backwards, I'm going to research it and see if somebody out there might have some information on that card, and then I'll come back. I'll bring the hit from the hobby box that I got, which shows you where the image variations are, and that'll be right in a few seconds. All right, guys, did some research. I pulled the one from my base set. The checklist, according to Beckett and Trading Card Database, did not have this as an SP, so I'm not really sure why this is flipped. This is the one I pulled out of the pack. This is the other one. They both have the card number, the code 717, so I know they're a base card. There's no difference in the cartoons that I can see. I'm not seeing anything. I am going to keep this one sleeved just for now in case something else turns up. I don't see anything different here. All of these lines look the same. All this is the same. So I just think it was just a collation where they just got a card flipped upside down. It's probably supposed to be an autograph or something, and it didn't show up. For those of you that want to know what a variation is, this is the Jack card that I got. I knew right away when I saw this image that's not the one I'm used to seeing. So I flipped it over and I saw right up here, if you can see that, it's kind of really white. I'm going to try to touch the camera here and try to get the focus. Right there, you can see that image right there. So that is what you're looking for when it comes to short prints. So, but that was the hit I got out of the hobby boxes. So kind of an overview, a blaster, or not a blaster, but a mega box, and 2 of the large packs. That's all the base cards right there. A lot better when it comes to, sorry, there's more base cards. So a lot better base buying them that way than buying them in a hobby box. It seemed like I was getting a lot more. About between the 2 hobby boxes back here behind everything, almost a third, no, 25% of the cards were all insert cards. And there's definitely not 25% of that here. I don't collect these or the reds or the sparkles or this or the refractor. I do build the subsets on those 2 cards there, but yeah, it makes me happy. I'm glad I got the Witt. I've got the Judge in this one out of the hobby box. It was actually right after this card. It was the next card was the Aaron Judge Chrome. So that pack actually was pretty solid. So I know I'm missing some of the big rookies still. Obviously, this is one of them. I need his base card. So, and who knows, if that's an SP, it's going to be through the roof. And then I am missing, this card's going to have to get replaced. Look at the bottom of that edge. It's all nicked. So I'll add that in with, this card was not part of it. This came out of a hobby box. You can see it's jacked. So I'll add these two together. And then if I get a few extra cards that are destroyed, I'll send those back to Topps for replacements. So I don't, just my luck, I would get a super short print. It would be jacked up like that because that's happened to me in the past. So anyways, guys, that's what it is. You get white chrome. You get 4. They're not numbered. I got 1 chrome refractor. You get 2 in a hobby box. You got like, I don't know, 8 of these. Red are in this box, and then that mustard yellow card or orange or whatever it is. And then you got 4 of the sparkles, and then this 1 blue or blue aqua sparkle. So that's pretty much what you get. I don't really remember getting anything out of those. I think we got that mustard colored card out of that, out of one of those hanger packs. So, all right, guys, this video's run long enough. We'll see you. Bye.